There we go. We're here. Hello, welcome to you. The pin is F23713. So F23713. Hope you're doing okay. We've got 3 teams in. God, that's a quiet turnout tonight, isn't it? F23713. There's still plenty of time, still 9 minutes. We've got me and we've got the Wibsy Wobblers, Markham Indy. Wibsy Wobblers. Look, I've still got him here. I forget where Wibsy is. If it's on the way to like Brighouse tomorrow, I can always drop him off tomorrow into the answer because I lose my bearings of where Wibsy is. Markham Indy's in. If you look on the YouTube channel as well, look at the Chris and Eric's big match titles. Eric's been putting in new title screens tonight, and they look rather good. They look really good, actually. They make it look a bit more eye-catching. You have to tell us what you think. Rudy. Oh, it's a pin that members play. So there you go. Eric will tell you more about that at school tomorrow. Even Eric's got Rudy. So F23713 is your pin. So Morecambe is in, Wibsy Wobblers are in, and me and him and Mum. We can get more teams in this. And the reason it's a Halloween one is because there's a quiz on there tonight. They haven't put a new quiz on. So I was like, what do we do? So I found this 6-round Halloween theme one. So that's the reason behind it. They haven't put a 6-round general knowledge one on. So we will do the Halloween one. So we'll wait and see if there's any more teams. Hopefully there will be. We haven't had any more messages. Hopefully. That's more like it. Good to have you on board, Team Hewitt. We've got me and him and Mum, Wibsy Wobblers, Morecambe Indy. So what am I up to? The end. I'm commentating in Newcastle on Saturday, and I'm in Birmingham on Sunday. Yeah, Newcastle. So maybe I need to pass the North. It's been a couple of years since I've been up to the Angel of the North. When it snowed, I did a video in the snow, walks with Chris. Have a look for it, and it went down right. So I was thinking I should do a similar one, like kind of panning around the Angel of the North. What do you think? If it's something you like the sound of, you have to tell me. But that was the kind of idea. If the traffic's not too on Saturday at least. So. Yes. Oh, we've got the Lings in. Lings, one of the teams that one of the players that won Chapel House Jackpot on Monday as well. Very good performance that won the jackpot on Wednesday. I'm on the milk tonight, and we've got plenty of milk. Got loads of milk. Absolutely loads of it. So I'm on the milk tonight. Tell us what you've been up to though this weekend. And this week, quite scary. The 3rd. Next Wednesday's Jaws' birthday. I mean, she's got a countdown. Just been brushing her hair in a room, and she's got a countdown on a wall that she's blue tacked on. 7 days, and she's been crossing them all out. So she's rather excited. So we'll get going in about 5 minutes. So I have no idea what the questions are going to be like. Absolutely no idea what the questions are going to be like. I'll be honest, but at least we've got a quiz. I will have to chase with Quizby why we haven't got a 6-round general knowledge on, but we've got quiz questions that hopefully I haven't had, and that was the main thing to find tonight. And at least we're back live, yes, after last week. Anyway, I'll just reset the round 1 winners board like that. There we go. But yeah, we're already kind of starting to plan kind of November and December quizzes and things. Definitely be doing a pre-recorded Christmas Day one again. And one idea is maybe do a live one on Christmas Eve or something like that. We'll sort out dates and we'll confirm with you all. And I think hello to Mark, going solo. Good to have you on board. It could be anyone's quiz this time. It really could. Could be anyone's quiz. So we've got Morecambe Indy, Wibsy Wobblers, me and him, Mum, Team Hewitt, Lings, and going so. You've all got the screens to play. You've all got the pin, and we'll get going in probably about 4 minutes. Is that right? 4 minutes. Yeah, that seems about right. So about 4 minutes from now. I'm trying to think what else I know, really. Not much. No, not much. I've heard today they're doing another audience with it, but I've never really got into her music. And I used to like an audience with when it was like comedians, like Bob Monkhouse and Dudley Moore. I don't know, and then it went a bit musical, didn't it? I don't know, but the Dell in November. There you go. That some of you might well be excited about that. Lings, as I said, going to all the team. Hugh and me and him, and with 4 more minutes, we'll see if anyone else logs in and signs up. We'll just hang fire. Oh, Nicola from me and him has messaged. Nicola says, "Hi, we're on holiday in Clayton Bay, enjoying the wind and the rain." Oh, this is when we need you on video call, isn't it, to see how bad the weather is. But I hope you're having a good time. And I should also say, because it popped up, as I was looking for you at the Chapel House on Monday, happy birthday to Chris, because I think it was your birthday on Monday, and I was ready to sing to you, Chris. So I'll have to go, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy belated birthday to Chris, happy birthday to you. Hooray! There you go, that was for Monday. And I hope you had a good birthday, Chris. Clayton Bay, there you go. So, Halloween Spook Fun Quiz, 3 minutes, and then we'll get going. And then, as I say, who knows what the rounds will be tonight. We had loads of trick-or-treaters this year, absolutely, a lot more than normal. Don't know what the numbers were like, and if it was up or down for you where you live, but it was a lot busier here, I'd say, on Sunday. A lot more knocking on. Sweets, we run out of sweets. We did. I mean, we didn't go out trick-or-treating. But the kids really did enjoy giving out the sweets at the door, and they like that. But it was really, it was a bit. And then they watched the Muppets Haunted Mansion. So that was Halloween. So I think we're not far off. I think we'll give it another minute, because I think it's going to be 6. Do you know what? It looks like it's 6. So F23713. But you know what? It's quality, not quantity, isn't it? We had a good night. What do we have on telly last night? It was almost like sitcom night on BBC4. They had a great episode of One Flew in the Grave from series 1. Then they had The Royal Family, which is still brilliant. And then they had a documentary about 60 years of sitcoms, and they had some great clips on that as well. What was that? What was it? I read some useless quiz trivia. Jonathan Creek's being repeated on Drama, I think, in December. But apparently one of the choices to play Jonathan Creek when it started was Bob Monkhouse. And I'm a massive Monkhouse fan. I'm like, oh my God, he would have been brilliant as Jonathan Creek. Apparently he was in the works to be Jonathan Creek. He did guest as in Jonathan as well. But right, I think we're going to get going. So, eyes down, good luck, welcome ghouls and goblins to the Spookathon. Get those fast feet, and let's go as we count down for round 1. So I'll get the screen ready to share so you can see that. That should come on the screen in just a moment. And question 1. On which night of the week do witches traditionally hold their meetings? How are you meant to know that? On which night of the week do witches traditionally hold their meetings? Star the clock. Is it Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays? Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, or Fridays? I've absolutely no idea. The answer is Fridays, apparently. And the Lings got that right, so I'm just going to hide that so we can see. There we go. Lings, me and my mum, and Wibsy Wobblers are the only 3 teams to get that right. Next question. Which pop group had a #1 hit in the 1980s with Ghost Town? Great tune. I never used to like it. It's kind of grown on me as I've got older. Start the clock. Is it Dire Straits, Madness, Specials, or Stranglers? If you're late to play, the pin is on the screen, of course, if few members out there. So anyway, the answer was the Specials. This town is nothing like a ghost town. It was a very good timed song, because it was when all the riots were happening. I think talk stuff summer of 81, and it just went down a storm. 5 got it right. Team Heward with a fist. It's me and him and mum. then the Wibsies and Team Hewitt Dog. That's your leaderboard. So we'll play number 3. Which actress starred in the 1970s thriller Halloween? Which actress starred in the 1970s thriller Halloween? Start the clock. Angelica Houston, Diane Keaton, Jamie Lee Curtis, Talia Shire. And the answer is Jamie Lee Curtis. Right. So, Lings, I didn't get an answer for you. Oh, make sure you're connected. But me and him and Mum, Wibsies and Team Hewitt all remain in the top 3. Right. Put these 4 novels that feature in Stephenie Meyer's vampire romance series in the order that they were published. So put these 4 novels that feature in Stephenie Meyer's vampire romance series in the order that they were published. Start the clock. Breaking Dawn, Eclipse, New Moon, Twilight. Breaking Dawn, Eclipse, New Moon, Twilight. You need to put them in the right order. Might even have time for a bonus round here, with not many teams. So we might just have time for a bonus round at the end. So you have to send over your suggestions for that. Twilight was first, then New Moon, then Eclipse, then Breaking Dawn. Nobody got it right. Absolutely nobody got it right. And Lings, Rudy, we can't have you playing, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry, Rudy, because it's a members quiz. I'm really sorry. So I'll have to kick you out. So me and him and Mum, Wibsies and Team Hewitt are the top 3. Which Arthur Miller play is based on the Salem witch trials? So which Arthur Miller play is based on the Salem witch trials? Start the clock. A View from the Bridge, After the Fall, Broken Glass, The Crucible. A View from the Bridge, After the Fall, Broken Glass, The Crucible. It's The Crucible. The Lings is the right answer. In the fastest time, me and him and Mum, then the Wibsies, then Team Hewitt. Right, let's move on to question 6. Who are the 2 main stars of the film Ghost? Mum, I'm expecting you to be really fast here. So who are the 2 main stars of the film Ghost? Start the clock. Demi Moore, Michelle Pfeiffer, Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise. Which 2 are the main stars of the film Ghost? Oh, he's still thinking about it. Unbelievably, the film is 31 years old. But who was in it? Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze. So Morecambe Mindy with the fastest there. And him and Mum, Wibsy Wobblers, Team Hewitt going solo. Morecambe Mindy and Lings. All right. Okay. The ghosts of Henry VI and Lady Jane Grey are believed to haunt which tourist attraction? The ghosts of Henry VI and Lady Jane Grey are believed to haunt which tourist attraction? Okay, start the clock. Houses of Parliament, St. Paul's Cathedral, Tower of London, Windsor Castle. Houses of Parliament, St. Paul's Cathedral, Tower of London, Windsor Castle. Tower of London is the answer there. So the Lings got that right. Wibsy Wobblers, then me and him and Mum, Team Hewitt and the Lings. Well done. So Wibsy Wobblers in the lead. Richard and Christine. Next question. In the film Psycho, the Bates Motel had 12 cabins. How many vacancies did it have? In the film Psycho, the Bates Motel had 12 cabins. How many vacancies did it have? You need to key in the right number on your keypads, please. $12 was the answer there. So let's have a look. Wibsy Wobblers, Team Hewitt, then me and him and Mum, and then the Lings. Wibsy's holding on to it at the moment. That was a bit high-pitched voice. Next question. Which actor... I know this. I used to have this recorded from a TV at the time. And which actor played a vampire in the Pet Shop Boys video for their single Heart? I do know this. Derek Jacobi, Ian McKellen, Kenneth Branagh. Great tune. Brilliant tune. Was it 1987, I think? But who was it? Let's see your answers. Clock's ticking. I thought it was Ian McKellen. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was Ian McKellen. 2 got it right. Indian going solo, the only 2 to get that right. Well done. You closed the gap a bit on Wibbs and Team Heward. So let's move on to number 10. The musical The Phantom of the Opera is set in which city? So the musical The Phantom of the Opera is set in which city? Start the clock. Berlin, Madrid, Paris, Rome. Berlin, Madrid, Paris, Rome. The answer is Paris. Everyone got it right. Well done to the Lings, who were the fastest. Number 11. Which classic horror film features the quote, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"? So what classic horror film features the quote, "They're coming to get you, Barbara"? Okay, is it Day of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Light of the Dead? It's Night of the Living Dead. There you go. Wibbs's Team Heward and Morecambe and going solo is our top 4. Richard and Christine, this could well be all round. It could well be all round. Team Heward in second. Very close, though. I think it could still go either way as we go into this penultimate final question. It's illegal to dress like a nun or a priest for Halloween in which US state? So it's illegal to dress like a nun or a priest for Halloween in which US state? Okay. Start the clock. Get it wrong, you lose 100 points. Alaska, Arizona, Alabama, Arkansas. Which one is it? Alaska, Arizona, Alabama, Arkansas. Which one is it? Have a think. The answer is Alabama. Whimsy Wobblers going solo, Team Heward, the Lings, me and my mum, and Morecambe Mindy. Well done to the round. Give them a round of applause. Well, I'll tell you what, that's a good start for the Whimsies. I'm just going to update the banner. There you go on the bottom of the screen. Fought them all the way in second place, then Team Heward, Lings, me and him and Morecambe Mindy. So there you go. There is the lead. We will move on to the next round. I haven't even got any snacks. I've got maybe some hula hoops in there that Eric had said have gone soft. Anyway, round 2. Okay, let's have a look. Which actress shot to fame after appearing in the TV series Wizards of Waverly Place? Shot to fame after appearing in the TV series Wizards of Waverly Place. Start the clock. Ashley Tisdale, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Vanessa Hudgens. Okay, the answer is Selena Gomez. Everyone got it right. There you go. Going solo in the lead. Okay, next question. The opening theme of which Mike Oldfield album was used for the soundtrack to the horror film The Exorcist? Okay. Start the clock. Hergest Ridge, Incantations, Dawn, Tubular Bells. I know this. It's definitely Tubular Bells. It is Tubular Bells. Well done. I've still got to listen to Tubular Bells. It's meant to be a great album. Never listened to it in full. I've obviously heard bits, but no, never listened to it all. Moonlight Shadow, like that one as well. Which member of the Addams family shares its name with a day of the week? Which member of the Addams family shares his name with a day of the week? All right, your time starts now. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Surely you know that one. Isn't there a new animated one at the Addams Family now? I don't think I'm making that up. I think there is, isn't there? Let's have a look. Wednesday is the answer. Team Heward with the fastest there. Morecambe Mindy in the lead. We used to watch when it was on BBC Two, didn't we? 6 o'clock. I can't think of any of the original cast. That the Munsters. God, they don't repeat the Munsters now, do they? The Munsters used to be on 6 o'clock BBC Two. The Munsters was brilliant. Fred Gwynne. I had to think who was in the Munsters. Just shows you don't get repeated these days. And absolutely, they were brilliant. The Munsters. Gosh, there you go. I'm trying to think what else they used to repeat on BBC Two. The changing to Channel 4 Sunday mornings used to have like Beverly Hillbillies, Lone Ranger, shows that they don't repeat. Oh dear, it's not just nostalgia, they should repeat them. Morecambe Indy anyway in the lead, Whimsy's in second, Ling's in third. What is there a TV series that you would love to see repeated? There you go, that hasn't been repeated in ages. Another one. Sorry, I'm just telling you a random title that I would love to see repeated. There was a sitcom in the 80s with Tony Britton and Nigel Havers in called Don't Wait Up. That's not been repeated in probably over 20 years. That is long overdue a repeat. But yeah, you have to tell me on the email or the WhatsApp if there's something you want to see repeated. Right. Question 4. Which 1990s film first saw Neve Campbell as a teenager haunted by the death of her mother? Star the clock. I Saw What You Did Last Summer, Saw, Scream, The Blair Witch Project. So which answer is it? The answer is Scream. And just removing that. So, hello, you. Go and sit down and say hello. You're all right.
What's the haunted by the death of her mother?
Oh, well, I did warn you over the questions, didn't I? You saying hello?
People, this is under attack. Okay, this is not suitable for me.
No, it wasn't Love Thy Neighbour, Phil. Oh, I thought you meant the answer. Yeah, that's not going to get repeated.
By the way, this is just my costume. I'm blind for the day.
You're blind?
Okay,
You're not blind. Well, I was just saying what you were doing in your room. I was just saying earlier what you've got in your room. What have you got on your wall that you've stuck on and counting down to?
I've put a piece of paper down starting from 7 to 0, and it's my birthday. Have you told them it's my birthday?
Yeah, I've told them. When is it your birthday?
It's the 10th of November.
So what day is that on? I think it's on a quiz day, isn't it?
Yeah. We can sing happy birthday.
We might have to sing happy birthday.
And the 11th of November is Remembrance Day, so my birthday party is going to be on that day, and my friends are coming.
I still remember what song was on the radio when I was on the way to you being born.
What?
It was Status Quo, What You're Proposing, and Daft Punk called Get Lucky. I have to play that one. That's a good song as well. That was on the radio. Funny in the middle of the night.
Sing it. I'll sing it too.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. Yeah, anyway.
I got a Halloween song. Spooky skeletons up your face.
All right, okay. And I was saying what you were doing for Halloween. We ran out of sweets, didn't we?
Yes. So we just had to eat the sweets we collected.
You didn't.
I have one more lolly left because I've been eating too many sweets.
Have you been eating too many?
They're so nice. Honestly.
Oh, we have got your part. Yeah, we'll carry on with the quiz in a minute. What else have you been doing this week? You've been shoe shopping today, haven't you?
Got some new trainers.
No, did you get anything?
No. I
got some chips
from McDonald's.
I don't think that's shoe shopping.
I went to get some school shoes, some.
Do you know what Grandma's just said?
Trousers.
Well, we're about when you were born. Grandma's just said the AA truck brought us home when you was born. It's true that. Do you remember? Grandma's car broke down.
Oh, I can tell it. Can I tell her?
Yeah, Grandma can see.
Grandma, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Oh. Right, go. Right, Josie's. Right, there we go. We'll carry on. Next question. Which series of Mildred Hubble, a young witch who attends Miss Cackle's Academy for Witches? So, which series of books tells of Mildred Hubble, a young witch who attends Miss Cackle's Academy for Witches? Star the clock. The Warty Witch, the Wizened Witch, the Wonky Witch, or the Worst Witch? The Worst Witch is the answer. Team Heward was the fastest. Morecambe Mindy still in the lead above the Lings and the Wibsy Wobblers. Next question. What was the name of the boy who was the Christ in the film The Omen. Never seen that film. Start the club. What was the name of the boy? Was it? If you're an Only Fools and Horses fan, you might know this. Damien, Dominic, Donald, Duncan. I think Gregory Peck was in that film as well. Speaking of Only Fools and Horses, it's getting its first Blu-ray release. I've not got a Blu-ray player. I don't know why I'm excited about that. But they're bringing out. There was a 1986 Christmas special called A Royal Flush that the writer John Sullivan, before he died, ordered 15 minutes to be cut from it because he wasn't happy with it. And now he's passed away passed away a long number of years. They're re-releasing the original version again on the Blu-ray. So yeah, which actress played the title role in the film? Which actress played the title role in the film Maleficent? Is it Angelina Jolie, Courtney Cox, Jennifer Lawrence, Kirsten Stewart? Angelina Jolie, Courtney Cox, Jennifer Lawrence, Kirsten Stewart. The answer is Angelina Jolie. Right. Which of the sisters died at the end of the third season of Which of the sisters died at the end of the third season of Charmed? Was it Paige, Phoebe, Piper, or Prue? Paige, Phoebe, Piper, Prue. The answer is Prue. Mork and Mindy got that one right, and Going Solo takes Going Solo over 1,000 points as well. Mork a good lead. Wibbsy Wobblers, who won the last round, in sixth in this one. So could it be Mork and Mindy's round? Which rock singer bit the head off a live bat at a concert in well? Was it Alice Cooper, John Lydon, Ozzy Osbourne, Roger Daltrey? Who was it? Wasn't it? I think it was Ozzy Osbourne. It was indeed. Team Heward with the fastest. Mork and Mindy, then the Lings, then me and him and Mum is your top three. Which of the Scooby-Doo team? So which of the Scooby-Doo team wears glasses? Is it Daphne, Fred, Shaggy, Velma? They still make Scooby-Doo? Arthur still watches Scooby-Doo on CITV. Velma is the answer. Lings the fastest. It's Mork and Mindy in the lead. Can I do the Scooby-Doo voice? I can't do it. That one at home. No, I'm not going to try again. What number? Oh, we had about earlier. What number house on Mockingbird Lane? Dermot, Lily, Grandpa, and the rest of the Munsters live. Right. Where you go? It's dun, 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 dun. Boom. Somebody's got this right. Let's have a look. It's 13. Mark, I'm impressed. But one question to go. It's got you back in there. Mork and Mindy in the lead. What is the first name of Dr. Frankenstein? So what is the first name of Dr. Frankenstein? Is it Vance, Vaughn, Vincent, or Victor? Which one is it? Vance, Vaughn, Vincent, or Victor? The answer is Victor. Team Heward, fastest, but who's won that round? It's only Mork and Mindy. Give them a round of applause. Wonderful. So I'll just update the leaderboard. So Wibbsy Wobblers, who won the first round, came sixth in that round. Mork and Mindy, you've won that round. Who's going to win overall? Lings, then Going Solo, then Team Heward, me and him and Wibbsy Wobble round. Do we need an interval? Yeah, we're all right. I think we're all right for one more. We'll give you 5 minutes pause after this round. That seems fair. We'll go into round number 3, okay? So let's have a look. Which actor starring Teen Wolf? Oh, Phil will know this one. You'll be ready. Start the clock. Charlie Sheen, Emilio Estevez, Lou Diamond Phillips, Michael J. Fox. So they did a sequel, didn't they? Not without Michael J. Fox, I think. Michael J. Fox is the answer there, though. Team Heward with the fastest. Mork and Mindy second and Lings in third. Right. Which American city is known as Ravenstown? Baltimore, Denver, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Baltimore, Denver, Pittsburgh, Seattle. The answer is Baltimore. Oh, voice is good. That's better. Baltimore is the answer there. Wibsy Bob was the fastest. It's the Lings in the lead above me and him and Mum and on holiday, of course, and Team Heward. I should pause and say that you can listen to the final part of my Now 2 marathon this weekend on various radio bits. We'll try and put the audio interviews on the YouTube channel. It includes an interview with a brilliant Beatles YouTuber, Andrew Dixon, who's kindly done an interview with me. And we talk about the Paul McCartney album, Pipes of Peace. It is absolutely brilliant. You have to have a look at Andrew Dixon music, but he's kindly appears on my show this weekend. So thank you, Andrew, if you're watching. Next question. In the Lion, the White Witch rules over which land? Start the clock. Brigadoon, Discworld, Narnia, or Panem? I think you'll be okay in that one, won't you? Discworld, Narnia, Panem. It is Narnia, of course. You used to have all the books. You used to have all the books in the set. Put these 4 Weasley order of age, oldest first. So put these 4 Weasley siblings in order of age, oldest first. Start the clock. Charlie, Fred, Percy, Ron. Charlie, Fred, Percy, Ron. Put them in order of age, oldest first. Okay, the answer is Charlie, then Percy, then Fred, then Ron. One team got that right, Team Heward. And it puts you top of the leaderboard. Well done, Team Heward there, taking the lead above the Lings. Thoroughfare was terrorized by Freddy Krueger. Okay, start the clock. Beach Street, Elm Street, Oak Street, Sycamore Street. Well, you all pretty quickly. It is Elm Street. Team Hugh the fastest. Lings, me and him and Mum. Then going solo, Wibsies and Mork and Mindy. Everyone got it right. Time for a bonus round tonight. What were the names of the famous Edinburgh grave robbers? So what were the names of the famous Edinburgh grave robbers? 2 names, please. Booth, Burke, Hadley, Hare. They did a film, didn't they? Burke and Hare, it was. 6 got it right. Team Heward again, the fastest. 944 points. Everyone got it right, though. Well done. So let's move on. Which spirit brand has a bat as its trademark? Which spirit brand has a bat as its trademark? All right, away you go. Let's think about it. Bacardi, Campari, Drambuie, Martini. Bacardi, Campari, Drambuie. The answer is Bacardi. Going solo with the fastest there. Takes Mark up to 4th place. Team Heward still holding on to the lead. What is the number of the beast? Key it in now. I think you're all going to be pretty quick here. You're all there like that. The answer, of course, is 666. Good again, the fastest. But all of you got it right, which is good. So it could be anyone's round still with 4 to go. What type of shop is featured in the film The Little Horrors? Is it a baker, a butcher, a florist, or a grocer? Baker, butcher, florist, grocer. The answer is a florist. Next question. What was the name of the car driven by the gruesome twosome in the Wacky Races? What was the name of the car driven by the gruesome twosome, the Wacky Races? Start the clock. Is it Arkansas Chugabug, the Creepy Coupe, the Crimson Hay Baler, or the Meme Machine? The answer is the Creepy Coupe. I wouldn't have known that. I used to love the Wacky Races as well. Team Heward got it right. The Lings did, but that was got it right. Going Solo did as well. You don't get cartoons like that repeating, do you? What costume does Lindsay Lohan's character wear to the Halloween party in the movie Mean Girls? All right, where you go. Jack Skellington, Grim Reaper, Bride of Frankenstein, or Mummy? Okay, the answer is Bride of Frankenstein. Ling's the fastest there. Team Heward holding on to the lead. Let's see what happens. How many days between Halloween and Christmas? I'm not going to mess. How many days between Halloween and Christmas? And I think everyone's got this right. It's 55, isn't it? It is 55. So Wibbsy Wobblers were the fastest, but look who's won the round. It's Team Hewitt. Give him a round of applause. Absolutely brilliant. Great. I've just updated the leaderboard. There we go. So you'll see that on the screen now. There we go. So Wibbsy Wobblers win Morecambe Mindy, then Team Hewitt. Team Hewitt were first in that one. Then the Lings, then me and him and Mum going solo, Wibbsy Wobblers and Mork and Min. So we'll end that round. Time for you to go and get a quick snack, and if you want a quick comfort break, and we'll see you in 5 minutes for part 2 of tonight's quiz. So we're back. Hope you've all got a refreshment. You have to have a look on the homepage because I've just been tweaking Pub Quiz at Home called out the pictures. You have to see if you like it. Because quite often when you put a YouTube video on, it like puts a still on from somewhere in the video. You need some of them a bit blurred like that. So hopefully they look a bit more professional now, for want of a better word. You have to let me know if they look any good. I've put a few on for October and right. So we'll move on now. Round 3 is in the bag. Picture round. So we need the star on the screen. Round 4, number 1, name the actor. So round 4, question 1, name the actor. Okay. That's an easy one. Don't think we're going to be messing about with that one, are we? Is it Colin Firth, Gary Oldman, Nicolas Cage, Sean Penn? Well, I was wrong because I thought it was Johnny Depp. Shows what I know. Mum says brandy with hot water, purely medicinal. Of course it is, Mum. Gary Oldman was the answer. I'd have been wrong. Ling's the fastest there. Team Heward, going solo, me and him. 5 of you got it right. Well done. Question 2. Name the TV show, please. So name the TV show. Oh, Karen says is the tumble drying you. No, it isn't you. I should put it down there. No, we have 2 on top of each other at the minute because one of them's a condenser, one of them's the pipe one, and obviously we haven't got a hole in here for the pipe one. But yeah, it's a new feature of the studio. And then we been in Mum and Dad's van. It's been here anyway. We could put a picture in there, can't we? Put a picture in there but anyway, yeah, it's the Tumble Dryer Studio. Name the TV show. Okay, it is, of course. Great show. But is it Frasier, Friends, Modern Family, Seinfeld? It is Modern Family. Brilliant show. More Committee, the only team to get that wrong. Lings and Team Heward and me and him among the top 3. Question 3. Name the pub. So question 3, name the pub. Okay. Oh, I remember what it's called now. Yeah. Start the clock. Chesterfield, Harrow, Manchester, Winchester. Chesterfield, Harrow, Manchester, Winchester. It's the Winchester. Of course, a homage to Minder. It was the pub in Shaun of the Dead. Me and him and Mum. It's a great film, that. Me and him and Mum, The Lings and Going Solo is the top 3. Right. Name. Question 4. Question 4. Name the clown. Ooh. Okay. Dime-wise, dollar-wise, nickel-wise, penny-wise. I thought Pennywise was an off-license, wasn't it? Was Pennywise? Shows what I know. Team Heward were the fastest. Ling's in the lead, though, by 3 points. Which actor played the title role in this TV show? Well, I haven't a clue, but you know what? You might know it. So which actor played the title role in this TV show? Was it Clive Owen, Griffith, Tom Ellis? We started watching. I tell you what, we started watching this week. It's on Amazon. It's called 9 Perfect Strangers with Nicole Kidman in. We've only watched the first episode, but I tell you, it's a bit good. I'll report back on the rest. It's really good. Yeah. Tom Ellis, who started in Lucifer. So the Lings, me and him and Mum, Going Solo and Team Heward, Morecambe, Indy, the Whimsies. That's the order of it. Question 6. Name the film, please. Oh, it's a great film. We're frying tonight. Star the clock. Carry on Ghost. Carry on Haunting. Carry on Screaming. Carry on Shrieking. Carry On Screaming. I think it was the one with Harry H. Corbett. But yeah, Carry On Screaming. Great film. Question 7. Name the TV show, please. So name the TV show. I'm not entirely sure I know that. Oh, I put the wrong caption for them. So, but that shows we're live, doesn't it? Right, start the clock. Is it Elementary, Forever, Instinct, or Supernatural? Elementary, Forever, Instinct, or Supernatural? The answer is Forever. Lings were the only team to get that right. Question 8. What was this person's nickname? So what was this person's nickname? Okay. The Duke of Darkness, the Earl of Darkness, the King of Darkness, or the Prince of Darkness? I don't know. I didn't know he had a nickname like that. I know it's Peter Mandelson, isn't it? But that doesn't help, does it? It's the Prince of Darkness. Ling's the fastest, Team Heward, then me and him and Mum going solo, Morecambe, Indy and the Whimsies. Right. Question 9. Name this star of the Ghost Whisperer, please. So name this star of the Ghost Whisperer. Okay. Start the clock. Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Connelly, Jennifer Garner, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Okay, the answer is Jennifer Love Hewitt. 4 got it right. The Lings, then Team Hewitt, then going solo. Well done. What was her surname in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? What was her surname? What was her surname? Start the clock. Was it Falls, Springs, Summers, Winters? For Winters, okay. The answer was Summers. Sarah Michelle Gellar, of course, played the title role. Well done, Mark, who goes up to second place. But tell you what, the Lings are in a really good lead in this round with 2 to go. Name the sidekick featured in Dracula, please. So there's your picture. Name the sidekick featured in. All right. Start the clock. Quincy, Hyde, Igor, Renfield. Okay. The answer is Renfield. Team Heward the fastest. The Lings got it wrong. So it could all change. Let's see what happens in the final question. Name the movie, please. So name the movie. Okay. And okay. 30 Days of Night, They Live, The Thing, or Fright Night? It's The Thing. Morecambe Indy with the fastest, but the winners that round were the Lings. Give them applause. Brilliant. So I think we are going to do a bonus round to take us to 9:30. So make sure after in round 6 you hang around. We will do a quick bonus. Team Heward was second. Me and him and Mum in third. Going solo, Morecambe Indy and the Whimsy Wobblers. We still have 2 rounds to go, but I'm telling you, I think we will definitely have time for a bonus round tonight. So Whimsies, what happened there? 580 points. Oh dear. But it can all change because it's time now for round number 5. Halloween Spookathon continues. In which famous play do 3 witches stand around a boiling cauldron saying double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn, cauldron bubble? Start the clock. Is it Hamlet, Macbeth, Othello, or the Merry Wives of Windsor? The answer is Macbeth. Lings were the fastest and going to an early lead. Okay. Question 2. What is the name of the ghost ship that reputedly haunts the Cape of Good? Flying Dutchman, Flying Frenchman, Flying German, or the Flying Hungarian? Again, you all answered quite quick. Flying Dutch, I don't know if you got that one right. Team Hewitt the fastest, but it's the Lings in the lead. Just. It's very close. Which actress was the star of the TV series Ghosts? Was it Amanda Holden, Leslie Ash, Sarah Alexander, Sheridan Smith? It was on Gold, if memory serves me right. So you might not have heard of it. I thought it was Sarah Alexander. It was Lings and Going Solo were the only two to get that right. I think John Hannah was in it as well. Funeral. Question 4. Who wrote the children's book The Witches? I think you're going to be quick on this. A.A. Milne, Enid Blyton, Roald Dahl, T.S. Eliot. Who was it? Question 4 in round 5, that was. And it was, of course, Roald Dahl. The Lings, they're going to quite a good lead. Remember, they won the last round. So, 5. Which group topped the British album charts in the 1980s? I think it was 1981 to be precise, with an album called Ghost in the Machine. The British album charts in the 1980s with Ghost in the Machine. Was it ELO, Genesis, Police, U2? I know that. But do you know it? It had a brilliant track of it. Every little thing she does is magic. It was the Police going solo, take the lead above me and the Lings, then me and him and Mum, then the Wibsies, Team Hewitt and Morecambe Mindy. Right. What is the name of the evil sea witch in the Disney film The Little Mermaid? Ariana, Greta, Sandra, Ursula. The answer is Ursula. Morecambe Mindy. I thought you might know that one. We had it on video, didn't we, when it came out? Going solo, though, in the lead. 6. Going solo, then the Lings, then the Wibsies, then Team Hewitt, Morecambe Mindy, and me and him and Mum. Question 7. Which actor starred in the film The Witches of Eastwick? Where you go? Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro. Al Pacino, Gene Hackman, Jack Nicholson, Robert De Niro. It was Jack Nicholson. I don't know if you got that one right. Everyone did. Going solo in the lead by now, just 3 points above the Lings. Which plant is said to ward off vampires? Garlic, radish, shallot. Garlic, mushroom, radish, shallot. It was garlic, of course, going solo the fastest and holding on to that lead. 15 points now in front of the Lings and the Wibsy Wobblers. Number 9. Which article is carried by the Grim Reaper? Hammer, machete, scythe, sickle. Scythe is, I think that's how you say it. Scythe was the answer. Lings was the fastest. Look at that, 1 point. 1 point in it between the Lings and going solo. Team Hewitt, Morecambe, Mindy, and me and him and Mum. What is the name of the butler in the Rocky Horror Show? What is the name of the butler in the Rocky Hag? What is the name of the butler in the Rocky Horror Show? Bimbag, Jim Jam, Riff Raff, TikTok. The answer is Riff Raff. Team Hewitt with the fastest, but it's the Lings in a very good lead. 2 questions to go. In what year was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre first released? So in what year was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre first released? On your keypads now. Okay. 1974. 3 got it right, 3 got it wrong. Wibsies were the fastest. Team Hewitt second, Lingsy in third. Going solo, then Morecambe, Mindy, and me and him and Mum. Name the vampire. Name the vampire. So, okay. Is it Guillermo, Nandor, Laszlo, or Colin? Guillermo, Nandor, Laszlo, Colin. Okay. The answer is Nandor. Me and him and Mum were the fastest there, but the winners of that round were Team Heward that won their second round of the evening. Give them a round of applause. Well done. So, and Auntie Irene would definitely be impressed with your form tonight. So I'll put update that. There we go. So Whimsy Wobblers won round 1, then Mork and Mindy won round 2, then Team Heward have won round 3 and 5, and the Lings have won round 4. Team Heward then were top. Whimsy Wobblers were second. Then the Lings, me and him and Mum, going solo, and Mork and Mindy. But 1 round to go, and we will do a bonus round, remember. So hang around, and we'll give you, after this final round, which TV show featured the Phantom Flanflinger? I'm glad I got that right. Which TV show featured the Phantom Flanflinger? Was it Blue Peter, The Multicoloured Swap Shop, Saturday Superstore, or Tiswas? And the answer is Tiswas, of course. 6 got it right. Me and him and Mum were the fastest there. Team Heward, Whimsy Wobblers, then the Lings make up the top 4. Which country is Transylvania? Away you go. Bulgaria, Greece, Hungary, Romania. Pardon me. Not good sneezing live, is it? Romania is the answer. Team Heward in the lead again. Me and him and Mum second. Whimsy Wobblers in third. In a Halloween special of which animated TV series was the sign Ever Scream Terrors above the main family's house? So a Halloween special line, Ever Scream Terrors above the main family's house. Was it American Dad, Family Guy, The Cleveland Show, or The Simpsons? On Evergreen Terrace, it has to be surely The Simpsons. And Team Heward, then Whimsies, and then the Lings is the top 3, but it's really, really close. Please, 4 Harry Potter book, order that they were published. Deathly Hallows, Order of the Phoenix, Philosopher's Stone, Prisoner of Azerbaijan. Something like that. Philosopher's Stone. I'm trying to guess this. Prisoner of Azkaban, Order of Deathly Hallows, I think. Yeah. 2 got it right. Team Heward and the Whimsies. Well done. Only 2 got it right. I thought everyone more would get that right. Which county did the Pendle Witches defy their neighbours? Derbyshire, Lancashire, Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire. I think there's a bus, isn't there, still called the Pendle. Sometimes I've seen it. It's Lancashire anyway. Lings is the fastest. Team Heward got it wrong. But I suppose you wouldn't have known it was Lancashire because it's not a Savin question, is it? It's not for Savin, is it? But it's Whimsy Wobblers that take the lead with the Lings in second and Team Heward in third, and then me and him in fourth. Right. What are the names of the 2 ants in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? What are the names of the 2 ants of Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Start the clock. Dora, Hilda, Zara, Zelda. Dora, Hilda, Zara, Zelda. Hilda and Zelda. Hilda and Zelda was the answer. 5 got it right. Whimsy's on 999. Team Heward in second, then going solo in third. Which actress was the star of the film Bewitched? Oh, the film was rubbish. The TV series, Elizabeth Montgomery, wasn't it? And Thingy York. Was it Dick York? Probably going to be wrong on that. Anyway, Charlize Theron, Elizabeth Banks, Nicole Kidman, Witherspoon. The film Bewitched, it was Nicole Kidman. Mork and Mindy were the fastest there. She used to do that, didn't she, Elizabeth Montgomery? Wiggle her nose. And it was very similar to I Dream of Jeannie with Larry Hagman. Team Heward and going solo the Whims is the top 3. It was Dick York. Thanks, Paul. I was right. I shouldn't have doubted myself. How many are present at a witch's coven? How many are present at a witch's coven? Get it now, please. Present at a witch's coven. So nobody's got this right yet. Nobody's got it right. The answer is 13. 13. Nobody got it right. So, scores remain the same. 4 questions left. Which tool shares its name with a company famous for producing horror films? Chisel, hammer, screwdriver, vice. We all answer very quickly there. Hammer, of course. And Hammer didn't just have success with the horror films because they went into comedy as well in the 70s. They created the 3 On the Buses films, which I love anyway. And On the Buses is beat Diamonds Are Forever at the box office. I think it was the only James Bond film that didn't top the box office. On the Buses beat it. But Holiday on the Buses, absolute class film still. Question 10. Which actor performed the rap on Michael Jackson's hit Thriller? Brian Blessed, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Vincent Price. Of course, long extended video. It was on Now 80s actually on Sunday. I think it's about 15 minutes long, isn't it? I remember when Mum and Dad, you recorded off the telly at the time when it was shown late and it premiered. Vincent Price was the answer. 4 got it right. Wibbsy's, Morecambe, Mindy, Team Heward and the Lings. Then going solo, then me and him and Mum. Can the Wibbsys hold on? What sound would a banshee make? What sound would a banshee make? Would it sing? Would it hum? Would it scream? Or would it whistle? Okay, the answer is scream. Scream. So Team Heward with the fastest. Wibbsy's holding on to that lead. Morecambe in second, Team Heward in third, then Lings in fourth. Right. Who wrote the mystery novel Halloween Party? Don't forget, after this question, the screen will just go blank whilst I find a bonus round. So stay where you are, and then I'll put the new pin on after this question. So Agatha Christie, Doyle, Raymond Chandler, Dorothy L. Sayers. So we will do a bonus round, and I'll give you the pin in just a moment. Agatha Christie was the answer, going fastest, but look at that. It was Wibbsy Wobblers that won there. So we'll add their name to it because they've won their second round of the evening. Give Richard and Christine a round of applause. So I'll just add them to there. There you go. Wibbsy Wobblers, you've got a claim to fame 2 out of 6 rounds you won tonight. As have Team Heward. Team Heward have been quite consistent. They finished second in that final round, going solo in third. Then Morecambe, Mindy, Lings, and me and him and Mum. But who has won overall? Shows the leaderboard, please. It was Team Heward. Look at that. Team Heward with 9,648 points. Well done. Link, about to tell you what, 210 points in it, nothing really. Going solo in third, then Wibbsy Wobblers in fourth, Morecambe, Mindy, and me and him and Mum. Pretty close quiz, though, I think you have to say. Only 30 points between first and sixth, which is nothing really. Just 5 or 6 questions, isn't it? So well done, Team Heward. I'm just going to turn the monitor off just a minute whilst I get the next pin to stay where you are, and there'll be another. So there you go. Pin R42036. R42036. And it's all about UK history. UK history is our bonus round. Right, I think we're all in. So, UK history is our bonus round to conclude. So let's see what happens. Might even do another one. Let's just see how quick we do this. We might even do another one. You know what? It's Wednesday night. We'll see. If your answer's so quick, we might just do another one. So let's count down on the screen then. So UK history. Yeah, we'll see how quick we get through, and we might just do another one. Why not? Spoiling tonight. So, question 1: which English king was defeated at the Battle of Hastings? Edward V, Henry Stuart, Harold II, or James II? The is Harold II. I won't tell you the who's in the lead at the moment. In which battle was the first Viscount Nelson fatally wounded? In which battle was the first Viscount Nelson fatally wounded? Was it the Battle of Poitiers, the Battle of Trafalgar, the Battle of Otterburn, or the Battle of Ancrum Moor? So was the Battle of Trafalgar. Team Hewitt was the fastest there. So it's the Lings in the lead at the moment above Team Hewitt and the Wibsey Wobblers. How many British monarchs were empresses of India? How many British monarchs were emperors stroke empresses of India? On your keypads now. Well, separate a few teams. Nobody's got it right yet. One has now. The answer is 5. Going solo. Victoria, Edward VII, George V, Edward VIII, and George VI. So, Mark, that's boosted your score up a bit. Look how close it is. Question 4. According to Arthurian legend, which wizard counselled and assisted Arthur? Was it Gandalf, Morgan, Glubbdubdrib, or Merlin? It was Merlin. So the look at that. Lings in the lead. Team Hewitt, then Wibsey Wobblers. At which Scottish castle is there a giant cannon on display called Mons Meg? Edinburgh Castle, Tantallon Castle, Spiny Castle, or Kenmure Castle? It's Edinburgh Castle. Edinburgh Castle is the answer there. So question 6. Before decimalisation, how many were in a pound? He's key in the right answer for this one. So before decimalisation, how many pennies were in a pound? One has got this right. Just one. Only one has got this right. It is 240 pennies in a pound. Lings, that's give you a big advantage at the halfway point. Question 7. Against which country did England fight the 100 Years' War? Was it Wales, Ireland, France, Germany? Wales, Ireland, France, Germany. Let's have a look. It was France. So Ling's the fastest there, holding on to the lead. I think we will do a bonus round after this. Who is the only British Prime Minister to have been assassinated? Ooh, is it William Pitt the Elder, Spencer Perceval, George Canning, William Shakespeare? I don't think William Shakespeare was a Prime Minister. So that cuts it down. I thought it was Spencer Perceval. It was Spencer Perceval, and the Lings were the fastest, with Morecambe Mindy in second and going solo in. What year did John Major become leader of the Tory party? 1990, 1995, 1985, 1970. The answer is 1990. It was when Margaret Thatcher stepped down. Me and him and Mum, the fastest there. Ling's in a good lead and going solo. But let's see what happens. 3 to go. In April 1960, 60,000 protesters staged a demonstration in London against what? Apartheid South Africa, food rationing, increased taxation on nuclear weapons. Which was it? 4 got it right. Which team became Football League champions for a record 18th time in 1990? Was it Everton, Liverpool, Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur? The answer is Liverpool. 2 got it right, going solo in the Lings. So it looks like it's Lings' round. Don't forget, we'll do another quick bonus one. In August 2000, how old turned the Queen Mum? 85, 95, 100, or 90? So 85, 95, 100, or 90? It was 103. Got it right. Team Heward were the fastest, but the winners of that bonus round were the Lings. Give them a round of applause. Second was going solo, then Team Heward, Morecambe Mindy, me and him and Mum, and Wibsy Wobblers. So I'll just put caption on the screen. Like that. There you go. Right, back in a minute. I'm going to get another bonus. Okay, bonus round on Only Fools and Horses. So X18838. Final bonus round. X18838. And it's 12 questions on Only Fools and Horses to finish tonight. X18838. So get your pins in. X18838. And we're just we're not far off. X1. There we go. We're all in. There you go. You see. So we can take that off. Let's get going. So Only Fools and Horses. 12 questions. And away you go. I just saw it was a long list. I thought, oh, which one should we have? So, what did Del Boy store his cigars in? What did Doughboy store his cigars in? Was it a lollipop stand, a lion cookie jar, a blow-up doll's head, or an antique vase? Okay, what was it? Oh, you're thinking about that one. Lollipop stand, lion cookie jar. It was a lion cookie jar. Going solo, Team Heward, Morecambe, Mindy, and me and him and Mum. The only 4 teams to get that right. Which two of the following subjects did Rodney hold GCEs in? Maths, history, art, metalwork. Which two of the following subjects did Rodney hold GCEs? Maths, history, art, and metalwork. 2 answers, please. It was maths and art. One got it right. It's going solo that takes lead. I think there's a reference where where it gets mentioned, and well done, Mark, for remembering that. What year was Only Fools and Horses first aired? In your answer, what year was the show first aired? 2 have got this right. 2 have got it wrong. 3 have got it wrong. The team to answer. 3 have got it right. It was 1981, September 1981. Going solo, Morecambe, Mindy, and me and him and Mum. Well done. So next question. Line from the show's iconic theme tune. So put the following in order to complete a line from the show's iconic theme tune. I'm your man. Ask questions, but you don't. Oh, that's hard when you see them just as words and you kind of the tune. I thought it was, but you don't ask questions, then brother, I'm your man. And it is. 4 got it right. Because it's stick a pony in my pocket, I'll fetch the suitcase from the van. Because if you questions, then brother, I'm your man. Going solo, Morecambe, Mindy, then Team Heward is your top 3. Question 5. Who's using the hammer in this scene? Oh, it's a classic scene. I'll just put it on the screen in case. So there you go. Who is using the hammer in that infamous scene? Okay? Is it Trigger, Uncle Albert, Grandad, or Boise? It was Grandad. It was from a 1982 episode called A Touch of Glass. Grandad was the answer. Going solo, then Morecambe, Mindy, and Team Heward. So we'll move on to question 6. What was the name of the local pub? What was the name of the local pub? Nag's Head, Queen's Head, Red Lion, Three Elms. 6 to go, and it is, of course, the Nag's Head. Never mind, Wibsies, keep going. Going solo, Morecambe, Mindy, and Team Heward is your top 3. What was the name of the spin-off series? So what was the name of the show's 2 spin-off series? One of them was a prequel. One of them kind of followed on from Only Fools and Horses, really. Was it Peckham Boys, Green Green Grass? The answer is Rock and Chips and the Green Green Grass. Rock and Chips was a prequel. Green Green Grass followed Boise and Marley and as they moved country. Going solo in first, then Morecambe, Mindy, then Team Heward. Right. How many wheels did the Trotters' car have? How many wheels did the Trotter Training Company car have? It is, of course. You've all got it right. 3. Wibsy Wobbles are the fastest. That's it, my son. Lovely jubbly. Going solo in the lead. 4 to go. Put these characters in order of age in Only Fools and Horses, youngest to oldest. Del Trotter, Rodney Trotter, Joan Trotter Jr., Junior being a very good clue there, and Albert Trotter. Right. Joan Trotter Jr. was Rodney's daughter, born in the last episode then. So then you've got Rodney, Del, and Albert, haven't you? Yes. 1 got it right, Morecambe, Mindy, because Joan, I think, was the name of the mum, but it says Junior. It did say Junior. So it caught a lot of you out. Morecambe, Mindy were the fastest there, and it's closed the gap. Right. What was the title of this episode? Picture. What was the title of this episode? It is an absolute classic, that episode. I could watch it again and again. But what was the title of that episode? I remember seeing it for the first time. I bought it from Woolworths in Leon Video. 60 men in a bus, lads on tour, the Nags Day Out, or the Jolly Tin. It's the Jolly Boys Outing, 1989 Christmas special. Mark from Going Solo is in the lead above Morecambe, Mindy and Team Heward. Question 11. What branch should the military, Glaubert, serving during the war? RAF, Navy, Army, Marines. It's the Navy, fastest. This looks like it's going to be Mark's round. Last question. What is Rodney's middle name? It is mentioned in the 1989 episode Little Problems, if I remember correctly. Dave, Peckham, Charlton, Albert. It's Charlton, wasn't it? After Charlton Heston, I think. Morecambe, Mindy with the fastest. But look at that, Mark. You've won that bonus round on Only Fools and Horses. Give Mark a round of applause. Way. Right. I hope you enjoyed it. There you go. 2 bonus rounds. And thank you all for playing. We'll be back same time next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. And hope you enjoyed the themed quiz tonight as well. Have a fantastic week, all of you. It's been